Back in follow-up segment tonight, the assassination of John F. Kennedy in less than a month. The 50th anniversary of that terrible murder will be commemorated here in the USA and all around the world. And a week from this Sunday evening, a movie based on my book, Killing Kennedy, will be shown on the National Geographic Channel.
Start a war with Russia? You really want to risk an all-out nuclear war?
In a matter of days, those missiles will be operational. We have to act.
I will not be pushed. Not by Khrushchev, not by you. Or anyone else. One thing's for certain, I'm not going to allow nuclear missiles in our backyard. I want to see limited military option. I want to hear something out of state. You had said a word the whole meeting. I want options in 40 minutes.
With us now, actor Rob Lowe, who plays President Kennedy. Good job, Lowe.
Thank you.
It was a good job, you know. When they came to me and said, you know, I think we want to hire Rob Lowe, I said, what are we going to do, the Breakfast Club 3 here or what? But you really did a good job.
Well, and you know, I know that you're never wrong about anything.
That's true.
But I was not in the Breakfast Club. But
Okay.
I'll let you slide.
But you know what I'm talking about. It was one of those movies that you were in when you were a kid. How did you get the accent down? Not an easy accent to do.
Thank you. No, you know, he's so in our consciousness still. Everybody knows what he sounds like, and I just spent hours and hours and hours listening to every possible recording. What I got the most out of actually was his private phone calls within the White House and his dictations.
Right, and then Caroline put that out. Caroline Kennedy put that out. Now, did you have a coach, an elocution coach, to help you with the Boston accent?
I did not. This was all
just you.
This was all me sitting in my office.
Are you a good mimic? Can you do accents and things like that?
I do have a little bit of a facility, I think.
Okay, because I got to say, you really nailed the Boston accent. I lived in Boston for many years. I can't do it. I can't even do an Irish brogue. Now, as far as the other thing that Lowe does in this movie, and we saw it Monday, Lowe wouldn't sit with me, but we were in the same theater. Yeah. The other thing he does is your body language, and I told you that on the phone before I saw it, is excellent.
Thank you.
All right. How did you get that?
Well, as you study him, you realize the tremendous amount of pain he was in with the Freedom of Information Act. His medical records are now out.
Things like that.
And it's unbelievable between the back and so playing a man in that kind of pain was, I think, a really significant part of it, and just the back brace, all of that. I actually thought about using the back brace, but in the end, I just acted it, which is always the best.
But you also had the patrician bearing that Kennedy is a rich guy, and he carries himself differently than guys like me from Levittown, and guys like you were raised in Ohio, right?
Yeah, in Dayton. Sure.
Yeah, you know, so he carries himself differently, and his body language when he reacts is different. And you had it, you nailed it. What's the reaction to you dealing in a project that I wrote? I mean, in these pinheads in Hollywood, you know, they don't like me at all.
Now, Bill.
No, come on, Lowe. No spin zone here.
No,
you know what the deal is.
I forgot where I was for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a dinner with Hanks or Damon anytime soon. You know what I'm talking about?
The truth of it is you won't.
Right.
And I've already gotten a message from Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, Sean Penn, Danny Glover,
Clooney.
I am no longer invited to play in the reindeer games.
Oh, I don't believe that.
And it's all because of you.
I don't believe that.
It's all your fault.
But did anybody say, hey, you shouldn't do this? Did anybody know?
No. I mean, I think, look, even the most partisan person can't argue with the success of the book and how the audience has embraced it.
Right.
And that's a huge thing to be able to bring that, to tell a story that the country needs to hear.
When this movie was shot in 18 days in Virginia, when you were shooting it, did you know how good it is? I mean, did you have an idea how well it was coming out?
I did. Halfway through, I was feeling very, very confident about it because it just had a sort of magic about it. I mean, we all felt lucky to be a part of telling the story.
Yeah, the guy who plays Oswald, Will Rothhar, is that his name? Young actor. That guy is phenomenal.
Isn't he great? He's great.
He's phenomenal, not just great.
Yeah.
I mean, and I told him.
Yeah.
I said, whoa. I mean, because nobody has ever really brought Lee Harvey Oswald into the consciousness before.
They've never made him a human being.
And this guy does it. He's a vile human being, Oswald, but this guy really nailed it.
Yeah.
Overall, Americans watching this movie, do you think they are going to finally put the Kennedy assassination to rest?
Never.
No?
Of course not.
No?
It's the great mystery of all time. And I think the movie is the definitive word on what happened.
Yes, we presented it really factually, and so did you guys.
Yeah, and I actually believe that, but people can agree to disagree, and it's such a Shakespearean story that people are going to revisit it forever because it's our the loss of our American dream
Right.
and American royalty.
And you know what I like most about this movie with Lowe? That he actually shaved and combed his hair while it was being, you know?
When I come on
mean,
the-
that's not an easy thing to do.
When I come
for
on The
you.
Factor, I always make sure, because I know you love it so much.
No, I don't
make
mind if
sure
you
that
don't
I have
shave
a little
Lowe.
bit of.
I'm not one of those guys.
Yeah.
I saw you in the West Wing. You were shaving there, weren't you? That was another left-wing loony thing you did,
I only
right?
do. Look, I only affiliate with left-wing loonies. You know me.
All right, a week from Sunday, National Geographic, 8 p.m. You will not be disappointed. In fact, you will be, I think, startled by Lowe's performance and the film in general. Thanks for coming in here.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We come right back.